Okay, let's see if we are up on YouTube yet. Oh, there we are. Okay, let's see if we are up on YouTube yet. Mike Foodie, good morning. K-Bird, good morning. How's everybody? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for stopping by again. How's everybody doing? Mr. Jim Grady, good morning. How are you? Thanks for coming by, stopping by to say hi. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. Here in North Caloocan, we, K-Bird, Martin Luther King Day. Wow. I think that's actually a holiday now. If I can remember correctly, when I was a working stiff, I think they finally gave us, I think that was a day that we got off. It's always a Monday, I know. Mark Doyle, good morning. And the Philippine Connection, good morning. From George. Hey, Ramel. K-Bird, okay, yeah. Federal holiday. Yeah, I can remember, I mean, I was with my company for 31 years, and I can remember going back to, I don't know, early to mid 90s. It was not yet a holiday, right? And I don't remember when it actually became a holiday, but I would say maybe about 10 years ago, possibly, it became a holiday where you actually got it off, and maybe less than that. I don't think it's been a holiday that long. I don't remember. Sorry. Clyde Seaside, good morning. Yeah, it seems like, I made that the title because it seems like it's Fiesta almost everywhere. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Santa Nino Fiesta. We also celebrated Santa Nino Fiesta, but we went up to Apalit, the city of Apalit in Pampanga. And wow. I'll wait until we get a few more people in here to talk about that. But it was my first province fiesta experience, and wow. I'm just it really renewed my faith in the Philippines. It was really something. Now Melanie put a video up already about it. We went with the Rush Riders. Jim Hennessy, good morning. K-Bird, oh, you don't think that all companies honor MLK Day and it's a federal holiday? I think I think I would be afraid to not honor MLK Day in the U.S. if I was a company owner. You know what I mean? Just because of the bad press it would get you. Kenzo C, good morning. Oh, Ramel, we're talking about Martin Luther King, who was an activist for equal rights for humans human equal rights activist back in the 60s, right? Is that right? When was he shot? He was shot not long after Kennedy. 68, maybe? Something like that? Sorry. I probably shouldn't throw dates out there because I can't. Bruce Lee's Enter the Dragon. Urban 9. Urban IX. Hello. If you're in Virginia, they're celebrating the Second Amendment today. Second Amendment. You know, whenever I think about Bruce Lee, I always think about that ping pong where he's playing ping pong with the nunchucks. Has anybody seen that video? It just, for a long time, there was some speculation that video is not, what would you say, genuine? What's this now? Ouzelfinch. Wow, I nailed it. 68. Did you Google that or did you just know? I mean, it's rare for me to get anything right when it comes to date, names. I'm pretty good with food, though, as you guys already know. P&B channel. I'm not. I think that you're new. Hey, Jim Schultz. Sorry, I'm a little behind. Good morning, Jim Schultz. Jim Schultz is snowed in Ohio. Ramel. Yeah, I'll give you one of those shirts, Ramel, if we, if we end up meeting up someday. I don't get into the city that often anymore, but I know you seem to get over this way from time to time. So maybe one weekend, if you come over to this way. I'll give you a shirt. Lady Farmer, good morning. How are you? Timmy Ram Jam, good morning. I don't know about anybody being sensitive, sorry. Although, Jeff Giordano. Jeff Giordano, I'm probably butchering that, sorry. Walter at Pirate Cove, Philippines, good morning. How are you, sir? I actually watched a few NBA games the other day. Oh. Yeah, Lady Farmer. Another they just passed restrictive gun laws, so it turned into a happening today. Okay. Walter, we also we rode right past your house, Walter, the other day on Sunday. Well, we didn't ride past your house, but the entrance road there to your barangay, because we were going to Apalit with the Rush Riders. We went to the city of Apalit for Fiesta de Santo Niño. And it was awesome. I'll wait to tell the story until there's a few more people here, but we had a really good day. A really good day in the province. It was fun. And Apalit, the city of Apalit, it's the very first city that you'll come across in Pampanga if you're traveling north on MacArthur Highway. Although we didn't take MacArthur Highway. We took all of these side roads. And we were only on MacArthur Highway for maybe for the whole ride, maybe only a couple of kilometers, maybe 3 kilometers, but we took all of these side roads. Oh, yeah, I haven't put mine up yet, Walter. Melanie did put one up. Mine's quite a bit different because on my video we walked through the whole barangay. Not the whole barangay, but we walked through a big portion of the barangay. Lady Farmer. Oh, yeah, Ramel. He was Bruce Lee was Gary T. Good morning. How are you? Volcano News. They lowered the alert down to 3, I believe. I saw yesterday. Whatever became of the clubhouse? Weren't you looking at acquiring a clubhouse a while ago? Oh, Jim Grady. No, that was Joseph. That was Joseph. That was, and I did a video on that. Joseph and I went over there together. That was in Marikina, which, by the way, is a very impressive little city in the Philippines. Marikina. It's next to. Sorry. Yeah, Jim. The Joseph will probably be on here today, but the clubhouse kind of fell through. It didn't happen. It was a good idea, but yeah, Walter. Jim says that singer. Yeah, that singer was. She was a looker. I've got some video of her too. All the Rush Riders were checking her out. Yeah, the Summer Olympics. Romel's the Tokyo Summer Olympics. Yeah. Black Mountain Station, welcome to the channel. I do have a Filipino wife. Yeah, she'll be joining us here shortly, probably about 10 o'clock. Jim Grady, if you go to Melanie's channel, she put the video up this morning. There was a band that was playing. We've got 24 in the room. For those of you who don't really understand Fiesta or haven't been to a Fiesta, you do a lot of eating. You like stop at various houses along the barangay and get pulled in, and you eat all day long. And at one of the at one of the locations, there was a two-man band, a girl-guy combination. The guy played the guitar, and the girl was a singer, really good singer dancer, and she was a looker, man. So yeah, Jim. Who was that? Jim Grady. Go to Melanie's channel, and it's right at the end. It's like the last couple of minutes of the video. She got a copyright strike on it, so I'm probably going to have to edit the audio out when I put my video up, because Melanie got a copyright strike on that girl singing. She had a really good voice. And Gary T, is at Marikina the shoe capital? That's correct, I believe. Robert Dyer, good morning. Robert, Melanie will be here shortly. She's just doing some stuff around the house here with Maddie. Yeah. Yeah, Ramel, we ended up going up through Santa Maria Bulacan. We went through San Jose del Monte, then Santa Maria Bulacan, and then, God, I can't remember. I was so lost. I had no idea. I had no idea where I was at. Because if I was going to go that way, I would head straight out to MacArthur Highway from here and just take MacArthur north. But of course, that's not always the best way to go because of traffic and stuff. But it was Sunday, so yeah, Jim, I'll probably I'm actually behind on my video uploads because I thought I had lost some footage and I found it over the weekend. I found a bunch of footage I thought I had lost, and one was the carnival that we went to. Um, I think Melanie put a video up of that carnival. Yeah, Clippers, baby. I actually played some basketball with the kids over the weekend. The kids in the neighborhood. Man, I was sore afterwards. I tell you what, because I haven't done much lately, but it was fun. It was fun to get back out there and play with the kids. Play some basketball with the kids. Yeah, Marikina. It's what's the city next to Marikina that's so well known? Let me see. Every time I want to talk to you guys about something, I just draw a blank on what I want to. Antipolo, thank you. I was just going to look it up. Yeah, Marikina's. Ramel, you're already Robert Dyer. The knee is, yeah, it gives me fits from time to time, but I would say 85% of my time I'm pretty much pain free with it. It doesn't bother me. I had ACL replacement, ACL reconstruction surgery, actually two of them within about a 9-month period. I had 2 knee surgeries. I was out of work for 13 months, and it's a lifetime injury. I've talked to a lot of people that have had this surgery, and you can go through the physical therapy, all that, and you're 20 years down the road, your knee is still gonna remind you that you had that surgery, and that it's just not perfect. So I do have, yeah, Kawhi Leonard. Sorry, Ron, I got a little bit behind. Kawhi Leonard is playing awesome basketball. Anytime you run across some of the gorgeous babes, take your time videoing them. Yeah, Jim, believe it or not, I always have you in mind. I always have you in mind, Jim, when I see a cute girl. And there's no shortage of cute girls here. Pretty much everywhere you video. Chop Suey, you made a comment there. Welcome to the chat, Chop Suey. I think I've seen you here before. The WD-40 is working. You know, I haven't had that problem. Although I had a lot of pain in my wrist when we got home from the ride Sunday. Man. So I'm not over the hump with this, you know, whatever's going on right here. I'm not over the hump with that yet. It's kind of a bummer too, because that was only, I think, 52 kilometers one way to get to Apalit. Apalit Pampanga it was only 52 kilometers one way. You know, so just a little over 100 kilometers for the day, which is not a lot of riding. And man, my wrist was on fire. Ramel, are you saying that Melanie's video got removed? Mike Godrow, Mike Goudreau. Sorry if I didn't get your name right. Tom Miller, hello, welcome. Okay, we'll have to. Ramel says YouTube removed the video. I don't know if he's talking about Melanie's video. Buckhorn handlebars. Yeah, I don't have the type of bike that I can change out the handlebars. The Raider is very, very different. Okay, Ouzel Finch said we're still at a level 4. Okay. Jim says it seems like everything in the Philippines, yeah, looks the same. That's pretty much true, yeah. From town to town, you don't get a lot of variation. We were talking about Marikina, the city of Marikina earlier. Now it looks very different. Marikina looks so much more modern than a lot of places in the Philippines. I think Ramel would agree with that probably. Tom Miller's asking, how is the riding here? I enjoy riding my bike in Colorado, but I bet it's different there. Well, my wife and I rode a lot in Southern California. And yeah, you're right. It's very, very different here. It's very difficult to have a big bike here in the Philippines unless you are, quite a ways from the city. Now, even when you're out in the province, you go through a city in the province, you're going to have, we hit some traffic, in Pampanga that was in little small cities in Pampanga that you're like, damn, even on a Sunday. And Clyde says 52 kilometers is a lot of stops and starts. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. We're very lucky to be able to travel on a Sunday. Sunday's the day you want to get out on a motorcycle here in the Philippines. Sorry, I'm behind. Is Kanoy in here? I didn't see him. I see he... Randy, there you are. Okay. Sorry, I've got something happened here with the chat. I didn't even see Kanoy Randy in here. All I saw was somebody got booted. Seems like everything. Okay, Tom Miller. Tom Miller, there's a lot of traffic here. Okay, so you have to. And there's a lot of, smaller, 200cc is a big motorcycle here in the Philippines. So I'm not saying that big bikes aren't available. You can buy a big bike in the Philippines, but it doesn't do you a lot of good to have a big bike here. You have to be able to lane split if you're anywhere near a city. Ramel has a thing for Latinas. Red Fox, I'm 125 kilometers north of Taal Crater. 125 kilometers north. Mike, the airport is open, yes. Sorry, I'm way behind. And then it just jumped again. I know you guys are sick of hearing me say that, but I lose my place. Just in time for the trolls. Romel's been riding a bike. Okay, Jim Grady says the video is still up. Okay, Dennis Adam, good morning, sir. How are you? Romel's doing some cycling in South Caloocan. K-Bird, the Taal eruption had very little effect on us. We just had some, you're saying that you saw that video. Yeah, you can see we didn't have a lot of ash fall here in our city. The kids got out of school for 2 days. That's about the only effect that it had on us. Bum, 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 bum. They are still, they still are actually concerned that it's really going to blow. If you guys didn't see that video I put up on Philo in the Philippines, you should go to Philo in the Philippines after the chat, if you have time, or just if you're thinking about it. Check out the video that I put up there. It was a link to another vlogger, a vlogger who lives down in not far from the crater. He lives down in that area. So he lives somewhere down in Laguna. I can't remember now. But he was traveling from Manila back home to his to Laguna on a Honda Click the night of the eruption, and you can just see when he gets home, he shake his. You can just see the ash falling off it. He was literally covered in ash, and it's just a really good vlog. And then he went out the next day, and he does a ride around in his city, and it was unbelievable. Really, it was really a good vlog. He's a moto vlogger, small channel. I mean, I've got a small channel. I can't really say. I don't think he even had 1,000 subs, but I bet you he got a bunch of subs from that vlog. Red Fox, Mike Go Drew. Yeah, ACL is it's a tough injury. I was stunned when I got out of ACL surgery. Of course, Melanie arrived in the U.S. What was it? 10 days after my surgery, Melanie arrived, and on the day that Melanie arrived to the U.S. on her K-1 visa, it was the very first day I drove a car after my ACL surgery, and I wasn't even altogether sure I was going to be able to drive up to the airport to pick her up. She flew into Los Angeles from Manila. Red Fox says, where will the people be relocated? That's a good question. I actually know the answer to that, but it's escaping me now. There are quite a few evacuation centers. Yeah, yeah, Ramel. I have always wondered, because many professional athletes do bounce back, and it's probably because they have such a more intensified physical therapy, and of course these are wealthy people, so they're going to get. I'm not saying that my orthopedic surgeon was bad. I actually had a very good orthopedic surgeon, but there's probably I'm sure that money has a lot to do with it. But yeah, there's a lot of professional athletes that return from ACL surgery. Enter the Dragon. Okay, Jim Grady. In the U.S., we only got snow days. Kids in the PI get rain days, volcano days, and God knows what else. Yeah. I get, I've got to be careful about being vocal about it because that upsets my family when I talk about the schools here and how they get too many days off. And they really do. They get too many days off. There's probably 25 holidays that they get out, and then plus they get so many days, rain days, and there's no rain. They get out of school on a rain day, and it's the most beautiful day of the week. And it just, we pay a lot of money for these kids to go to school. And, there's no, you don't get prorated for the days they don't go. That's money you've spent. Tuck Tuck and I talk about this. Tuck Tuck Cali up in Angeles. Paul Rosario, good morning. How are you? Gemma Dyson. I'm in North Caloocan, Philippines. Welcome to the channel. Angela Gillespie, hello. How are you? Let's see, it's 9:87. It's 9:876 5:40 p.m. on Monday evening in Southern California. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. I don't think you've ever come here before. Red Fox says to try a shot of Durolane. It helped me to the point I walk 6 kilometers 5 days a week with no pain. Durolane. I don't know what that is. Carl K. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind you guys. Carl K. is asking, do you ever get lonely as an American there? Yes. Yes and yes to both of your questions. It's very lonely. It is very lonely, especially if you're living somewhere where there's no other foreigners, like I do. Two Beers, good morning. I miss you too, Angela. Miss you guys a lot. Durolane. I don't know what Durolane is, Red Fox. I'll have to look that up. I'm taking, what is that Indian spice? Turmeric capsules. And that seemed to help a little bit. But man, after that ride, my wrist was just on fire again. So, yeah, you guys are at Pala. I saw the... Hi, Dano. I saw you guys are on vacation this week. What a great thing to be able to do. You're at Pala Casino until Thursday, I saw. Oh, it's a natural product injected by the orthopedic surgeon. Well, I probably won't be able to have that done then. Ramel's asking, is there a delay in the chat? Yeah, Mike Ross, we used to have makeup days here too, but for some reason, they've stopped doing it. My kids have missed so many days of school that there's not enough Saturdays in the rest of the year. that they could ever make it up. So I don't know. Is there a delay in the chat? Ramel, sometimes because I'm using StreamYard. Racer X, good morning. Julius Sinlao, good morning. Magandang umaga po. I've had that injection in my knee before. I had that injection in my knee before, yeah. Right before they sent me back to work. You know, at least they thought they were sending me back to work. Okay, Dano, I will talk to you tomorrow. You're at Pala. I saw that. Robert Lombardi and Harry Burke, good morning. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, Ramel, the Rush Riders are heading down to Batangas on Friday. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to go. I don't know if I can handle, the long ride. I just don't know if I can handle it. It's going to be 300 kilometers, a 300-kilometer ride over about a 16-hour period, and that's a lot, man. That's a long way. Red Fox, thanks for coming by. The other one to know, good morning. Mike Ross, I'm not following the NFL playoffs, no. I did see something on Facebook this morning about the final two teams, so. Is it 49ers and Chiefs, or I don't know. It just doesn't really interest me. I'm sorry. I'm not a football fan. Yeah, I saw Two Beers. I saw a post about the snow there in Newfoundland. Mike Foodie, wait a second. Robert Lombardi's from California. Yeah, I am from California also. Southern California, Orange County. Oh, I got it right. Niners and Chiefs. Hey, I'm 2 for 2 today. How's about that? Have I considered getting a scooter? Mike Foodie's asking, have I considered getting a scooter? Well, since the majority of my problems are with the throttle hand, I'm not sure that a scooter is going to solve much. It's my throttle hand that I'm having the issues with. I need to find something. There's my lovely wife. I need to find something. Maybe if I start, maybe I should need to start experimenting with a couple of things. We do have like those brown, maybe I can wrap that wrist, and maybe I need to start doing something, because we're with a riding group and they do some really neat things, like we did over the weekend.
And we're going to Batangas.
And we're supposed to go to Batangas, yeah, which is a super, super long ride in a short period of time. So
You're not going?
I don't know.
Just me?
Well, I know you're going to go without me, so I'm probably just going to have to go and deal with the pain. Where am I at? Harry Burke, welcome to the chat from Huntington Beach. Been there many, many times. Get a softer return spring on the throttle or get a thumb actuated throttle, like a snowmobile. Not a bad idea. Can you swap it to the left hand? You know what? That would be way too weird because your clutch is on the left hand. Arthur Wynn says there's no team in Dago. Maybe he means San Diego? The medical approach for athletes are different due to financial reasons, yeah. You know, I just remembered that we have those. What is that? What are those gauze wraps called? I'm going to have to search. I know I brought one because I used to have them for my knee. Jim Grady says, I don't make enough money to dig through the garbage for food in California. Yeah, California's expensive. I was lucky. I had a really good job there. So, yeah, Ace Bandage is what I'm talking about. And I've got a couple of them. Although I'm going to have to dig because I can't remember where I put them. But I know I've got a couple of them. I bet you if I wrapped that wrist, it's going to help me. I've got to do something because I can't just stop riding. You know, it's our life here. I put a cruise control on my bike. It just slips between the fixed part and the twisty part. Yeah, I've seen those. I'm not sure how you know what cruise control would do for me here. You know, 2 beers. I would rarely ever get to use cruise control here in the Philippines. There's so much stop and start here. You know, there's so much stop and start, and that's probably the reason that my wrist gets irritated so badly. If you're fortunate enough to be able to go out on the toll roads, the cruise control would help considerably. But most other places, yeah. Brian Barton, good morning. Teach Melanie to ride and you can ride on the back. Melanie is, you know, Melanie's, you know, very apprehensive about riding. She's, you know, because she sees how crazy the people are here. I mean, you really are. You really are taking your life into your own hands. You just have no idea what somebody's going to do. You got to be so careful. Being a defensive driver here is, you know, you're defensive 99% of the time because you just have no idea what someone's going to do. Someone will risk your life just so they can get ahead of you, you know, or you get somebody that's counterflowing and they'll come right in your lane, right at you, man. A big truck. People here just, it's a me first society with traffic here. A softer spring is your ticket. Yeah. Is it really as hot in the Philippines as people say? Brian Martin. Well, during the summertime here, it's which is, pretty much summertime can start as early as March, but it's typically April to, I don't know, April through possibly, I want to say September, October is summer, and it's probably 100 degrees every day with 100% humidity. So yeah, it's really as hot as people say. Brian, get a wrist throttle assist. Yeah, it's me first with just about everything. Yeah, Mike Ross. That's a good comment. I've been pushed out of line by middle-aged women at Palenque, even here at the Sorry Sorry. Someone will just cut right in front of you, man, like you're not standing there. I don't know why. Racer X, there are only two kinds of riders, one that's been hurt and one that's going to get hurt. Yeah. Ramel, what did you eat for breakfast? I had pizza. Leftover Pizza Hut, Ramel. We I don't remember what the name is. Melanie got some weird pizza last night. It was supposed to be hot and spicy, but you know how that goes here. Anything that's labeled hot and spicy is typically a little more sweet than it is spicy. Yeah. You do. Yeah, it's the humidity. Graham, welcome to the chat, Graham. It is the humidity that's driving lessons on defensive driving by using offensive tactics. Well, there's plenty of offensive tactics here, and that's the problem. Kanoy, did the pizza have mayonnaise on it? No. Pizza Hut it's okay. I used to really like Pizza Hut, but to be honest, the last few pizzas we've gotten from them just have not been that good. I don't know what happened. It seems like now Greenwich, we've had a couple of Greenwich pizzas that were awesome. I mean, delivery, okay. But the Pizza Hut is just, I don't know, it's just sliding, man. It's just not that good. The last 2 or 3 times. Marshall Tito, hello. Marshall says he's gained 35 pounds. Huh?
Maddie is there.
No.
Maddie!
Looking for Maddie. She's probably outside suntanning. Since I've been in the field, nothing but spaghetti, bad pizza, white rice, fried chicken, and pork fat. Yeah. A lot of chicken and pork here and rice. SF Bokaki, my hands are not turning numb. No, I get some pain in my right wrist, the throttle hand. Have you tried a copper fit brace? No, I haven't. Murray, welcome to the chat. Driving there is an adventure for sure. Close your eyes and forget everything you learned in North America.
Ah,
Yeah.
I just complained on one of our officer there about the noise,
Oh, really?
and now it stopped. Hello, Kanoy in Canada. Hi, Jim.
Where are we at? Do you have a Domino's?
Pizza. Yes, we had on Fairview Terraces.
Yeah, we have it, but it's not really near us, I guess.
Yeah, Fairview Terraces.
Dear Darla Pizza from Yellow Cab is decent. Yellow Cab does have good pizza. We agree with that.
Yeah.
Mike Foodie says that Pizza Hut in Canada is dying. They used to be good. Yeah, I was just telling him I didn't think the pizza that we got last night was very good.
That is my next vlog.
It seems like Pizza Hut is the last few times that we've ordered, it hasn't been really all that great, right?
Mm. GM Pizza. No, we didn't try.
Bought an extra large pizza, sat on top of the jeepney for 35 kilometers. So are you saying that you ate the whole pizza? I don't know. I don't understand. Or did it fly out in the wind? Jim Schultz, did you find the puppy?
Yes.
Did she go into the bed?
Yeah.
She's here under the bed. Yeah, here we go, food talk. We always
Sabaro Pizza. Did you try that?
thank goodness Melanie showed up. A lot easier on the eyes than Philo. 3M pizza. 3M. I don't think we've ever had 3M pizza, no.
I'm not sure.
Chop suey.
Change the chop. Ever tried Shakey's? Yeah, we tried
We actually like Shakey's. We've had Shakey's,
filling station.
Yeah, we've eaten at the filling station too. Great place, but it takes us. That's in Makati, so it takes a while to get over there.
I'm not sure if the kids allow there. No.
Filling station? I think the kids can go there. Yeah.
I like those old,
Filling station, for you guys that don't know, is in the red light district of Makati, and it's just a really, really neat 50s style American diner.
You will see the old telephone.
Oh my God.
Elvis Presley.
Yeah. There's just so much stuff there to look at. It's like a museum and a restaurant all at the same time. Let's change the subject back to the girls. What girls?
He's making a joke lang.
Oh, I see. They only put 4 pieces of pepperoni on top.
Next.
Joseph rides like a maniac. Yeah, I don't think I could ride with Joseph. He'd be so far ahead of me.
Yeah, I think so.
Joseph would be so far ahead of me that I would, he'd get so mad because he'd have to stop and wait for me. I can't ride it the way he does.
Plus, he's been here for 3 years, and he's good, and it's look like he's always riding every day.
Have you seen the things that clip on and let you rest your palm on it to work the throttle? I've seen those, yeah. Oh, 3M, I see, Ramel. Do you ride with Kano, Joseph, and Philly Brian? I haven't rode with Joseph.
It's good lang if you rode 3.
I've rode with
Three
Brian
of
a few
you.
times.
No?
What's that?
3 of you lang gonna ride.
Yeah.
Joseph and Brian.
Sometime we're going to do that.
And Walter.
Yeah, we got to get Walter out too. Thanks, Randy Kanoy. Thanks for coming by. I have rode with Philly Bryan 2-3 times. Never with Joseph. SF says good morning to Melanie.
Good morning po.
Yeah, 3M Pizza, Ramel, does not sound familiar here. I don't know. How do you and Brian keep your hats so clean? They always look brand new. We just wash them. But yeah, you're right. They get super dirty. Especially,
When it's too much sweat, no?
yeah. A lot of times I clip mine onto the mirror of my motorcycle. So, and then we ride somewhere, and then, you know, if I do that too long, the hat just gets dingy. Paulie, Detmerds, good to see you both live here in Seabeck, Washington State. Not far enough from Seattle. My sister's in Seattle. K-Bird, oh, Paulie is going to be in Naga City in 13 days. Nice place, I hear. Never been there myself.
Oh, Naga. Yeah, it's good.
What is Sister Melanie's opinion on the female singer on the Rush Rider Christmas party video?
Is that me? The live band.
The live band, yeah.
I think she had a lot of confidence. She's not trying to show some of the, belly.
Jeff Spicoli, welcome. James Lonergan, welcome.
He's wearing bra and just a see-through.
Yeah.
But you can see it through. Hello, Jeff. Ed Kanomoto. Good morning, James.
Racer X wants motocross tracks. I don't even know where there's any motocross tracks. There's probably...
Try to search.
I've seen it on Facebook. I know there's guys here that ride motocross, but it's not nearly like Southern California. We've almost got 50 in the room. All right.
3M Pizza. Is it the one? Is it the one that's 60 pesos in one box? I think that is the one that we're talking about.
Located in most dry markets, 3M Pizza.
Yeah.
They have affordable and good pizza. Oh. The lady singer really is showing her assets on that video.
That's why they like the new one. Sexy na. Sexy and super white, diba? The last one.
There's Joseph. What's up, brother?
Where? Kanomoto?
Mm-hmm. I'll put the link up, Joseph, if you want to come in, okay? This is for Kanomoto. All right, guys. For Joseph to come in. Please do not come in uninvited. Kill our chat buzz. Big Sister Melanie singing is another highlight. Watching the motorcycle vlogs in the Philippines seems like every road is a motocross track.
Right there.
Wait till he comes back and I'll put him on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Smoke time. Oh, no more kalbo now.
What's up, guys?
Wala Calbo.
Hiding.
Good morning. I just checked for you guys, see if you were live. Just checking to see if anyone was live this morning. Nobody was live, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna try to figure out how to set up a live stream. And then I just seeing again you were on for 58 minutes. I didn't know I was spending that much time trying to figure it out. It's difficult. How are you guys today?
Okay, man. Okay lang po. Good morning to Nelson. Welcome to the chat, brother. Holly is a Pistons fan. Hate the Lakers. Root for the Clippers. Yeah, root for the Clippers.
How have you been to? Hi, Joseph Dow from Nelson.
Hello everyone. Good morning. Magandang umaga.
Kamoti Kano Moto is in the house.
You have a lot of
Kamoti Kano.
name.
Kamoti Kano.
I can't have anything work for me the way I'm trying. My gosh. I'm out of data on my phone now. I'm trying to set up and figure out how to live stream through my GoPro 8 so that I can go on the bike and live stream. Just to try something new.
Yeah, that would be cool.
It's difficult. It's really difficult, but yeah. That's why I guess I've been spending over an hour trying to figure out how to set it up.
Plus, what happened if you lost your data? You know, if you got into a spot where the data just went to 3G or something, is it going to, you know?
We'll find out. I don't know. I'm sure it'll try to reconnect, and if it takes too long, it'll disconnect. Just like here.
That would be cool, though, to do a live stream.
I'm going to try.
Yeah.
Just to get something different. Maybe I'll do like weekly live streams from the bike instead of yeah. I've been trying to live stream like this, but the last few times I've done it, it's flopped so bad that I was just like, okay, this is awkward. I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah.
I get like 30 people in the room and nobody talks. And I'm just sitting there like, I guess if I was in a chatty mood, it would go okay. But
yeah.
Makati or BGC? Is Joseph's channel just Joseph? Kanomoto is the new one. Or Joseph, My Life in Metro Manila. Shouting out plugs on your on your live stream.
Yeah, Kanomoto, yeah. That's it. Somebody just put it in there.
Is the GoPro a Bluetooth device, and is it possible to Bluetooth to your laptop? Yes, sir, it is. I'm actually trying to Bluetooth it to my phone, but I was getting ready to go out and try because I just figured it out. I can't figure it out on my 7, but I got it figured out on my 8. But then I noticed that I'm out of data, almost out. So I got to go get more data first. So maybe not today. I don't know.
Jim Grady, it's $1 for a pack of Marlboros here.
No. $2.
Well, here in my neighborhood, it's $1 at the Sorry store.
For a 20 or for a 10?
Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's 100 pesos.
100 pesos, yeah, $2.
100 pesos for a pack, so it's $2.
I'm a smoker. I don't think are you a smoker?
No, I quit, dude.
I was gonna say I don't think I've seen you smoke.
I smoked for about 25 years, but I quit like 06.
Ooh. Didn't take you as a quitter. You're a Marine, aren't you?
It was just killing me because I've always been a runner, a distance runner.
Uh-huh.
And it was just getting to the point where I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do both of them anymore. So I just finally quit. I was like done with it. I just kind of got pissed off, because it was something I felt like I had to have. And that made me more mad than the idea of just smoking in general,
I totally understand that feeling. Can't stand not being in control.
Yeah, it made me feel like they got me by the balls, and it kind of pissed me off. And that was how I quit, I just got really mad about it. Lefty all around. Hello, Dennis Brock. Hello.
Any cigars in the fills? I have not seen cigars. I don't look for them. Wait, no, there's a cigar shop right across the street from me. So I guess. But do they have cigars? I don't know.
Dennis, yeah, that's a good question. I bet you they've got some somewhere. That's a good question. I don't recall ever even seeing anybody smoke a cigar. Good question.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone smoke a cigar here either. Should have gave up running instead. Your knees would be better.
Smart ass.
Hey, hi, Alika. Come here. Huh?
Mike Hootie quit smoking cigarettes long ago and started smoking weed. There you
This
go.
is her nighttime attire. This is what she wears to bed to sleep. A dress.
Jinky.
Nighttime.
That's what you wore last night.
Hello.
Like, you're not going to change to go to bed? No.
So what?
Camera shy.
Parang mataba ako.
Oh, you're not mataba.
Walang comments.
The comments are right here. It keeps changing. I don't know. This StreamYard thing's different. Here. There. Oh. Trying to figure this out. All right.
Our life in the Philippines. Good morning.
Got a P.O. box. I'll send you some cigars. You can smoke some real tobacco. I actually did get a P.O. box before, and boy, is it a hassle to get a P.O. box in the Philippines. I had to go through barangay clearances and all kinds of stuff, proving ownership of residents and tons of things. And I got one set up, and I think something was sent to it one time. So they actually shut down the post office in the mall where I had it set up, so I just let it go.
Let it go. Let it
Ooh, vape. That's scary stuff. I couldn't vape. What if that thing blows up in your face? I know a cigarette's not going to take half of my face and my teeth out, so yeah, I'll stick with cigarettes. And depending on your juice, vape is very dangerous. Like, some people are making the juices with oils, and that's real bad, way worse than cigarettes. So that's where the big fight against it in America is the people making it with oils are tear you up. Is that my wife? Alika na asawa. Hoy! Balis.
Balis. Billions.
Bilis.
Wait
Our
naman.
life in the Philippines. Welcome.
Say hello.
Mabalaka.
You have to
Walang
get,
camera.
yeah, there. Right there. We got on here and Philo stopped talking.
Hi guys. Good morning.
Yeah, it's still morning. We wake up early around here now.
Oh my god. 6:80.
When we riding, man?
What's that?
When we riding?
I don't know.
Let's go to Angeles.
I was just telling everybody I don't think I could ride with you because I'd be so far behind. You'd get pissed off. You have to keep stopping so I can catch up with you.
Oh boy. Hold on.
Hi.
Latino Panay Family Vlogs. Good morning.
Congrats, she's gorgeous. Why, thank you.
Nelson Joseph. Vitamin E acetate is very bad. Never use it. Huh?
I'm gonna get a lot of hate. Pretty soon I will be getting a lot of hate.
Oh, really? Why is that?
Because I'm gonna be adding like models into my YouTube stuff where like sexy car washes and like not over the top but sexy, you know, bubbly pants, you know, that kind of stuff. So Yeah, I'm looking at hiring girls to do that for the YouTube videos and that. And
Oh,
Jinky wants to do it.
Oh, yeah.
How can I hire another girl and not allow Jinky to do it if she wants to do it? So I'm gonna get a ton of hate from people like, "Oh, you're doing this and that to your Filipina girlfriend or whatever."
Oh, yeah.
You shouldn't be showing her like that. Hey, she wants to. I'm all good with it. But yeah, I expect a lot of hate from that.
Yeah, we always get a little bit of it too. Whenever we're at the beach and Melanie puts a bikini on.
Yeah, they get sensitive with stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this? Okay.
Can one upgrade the Wi-Fi there where you are? Paulie's asking, can you upgrade the Wi-Fi where you are? Sure you can. But you got to remember, it's not going to be much. They really don't have high-speed data here. I mean, they've got decent internet, but it's...
Oh, you mean on the phone?
The speeds I was getting in the U.S. back in 1996 are faster than what I get here now. So,
Are you talking on the phone or at home?
can I upgrade the Wi-Fi there where you are? I'm assuming this guy's talking about his
Home.
maybe cable modem. Yeah.
See, I have an awesome connection here, better than what I have in the U.S.
Oh, really?
But that's only because I'm in this building.
Yeah.
It's a new company, and they have towers they put on buildings. So if you're lucky enough to be in one of the buildings they put a tower on, you can connect. But
Right.
the people next door to me can't connect to this internet. So
Yeah.
I'm lucky. I have 100 megabytes a second up and down fiber optic. So
That's good.
yeah.
That's good. Yeah. We're only about, our house internet's only about 60 up and down. So
Morong next one.
still really good, but it's not, let's see. Brian and I was talking about doing a ride to Morong next month. Why don't you and Joseph join us? Morong.
What's Morong?
I don't know. I have to look that up.
I'm down. I need to get out and do some new stuff. I've been watching a lot of things to make yourself better. I probably told you last time I was on here I made checklists, right? Make like daily checklists to go through
Yeah.
on things to do. It's actually working pretty well and time's flying. It's been a month and I it seems like it's been a week or so, but it's actually been a month already and the weight's coming off. I'm feeling healthier, looking better.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, it's actually working well, and it's only like a few things on the checklist, but there are a few basic things that I always skip doing every day. So now that I do them, it's helping a lot. But I've been watching a lot of things of making yourself better and becoming more successful and this and that. And you have to set a goal, and I'm setting a goal. And you can laugh at my goal if you want, but my goal is to be the #1 moto vlogger in the Philippines.
Well, there you go.
As long as you believe it, it will happen. I don't know how long it's going to take, but now I have to put steps in forth to become that.
Latino Panay Family Vlogs. We have PLDT fiber to the home here.
How do you like it?
It's good.
Is it good? I'm hearing mixed things. I always heard PLDT was really bad, and then
Yeah.
I said that in one of my videos, and everybody's like, or not everybody, but I got comments saying, "Oh, my PLDT's great." I was like, "Oh, well, that's the first." So you're the second I've heard. Maybe it's not bad.
We haven't had any problems with it. It's never been out once.
What speed do they give you?
We pay for a 100 megabyte connection.
Oh, wow. What about upload?
We don't always get that though.
Yeah, mine's 100 meg, but I usually get 80 by 60, but it's supposed to be
Yeah.
100.
Yeah, that's ours is the same way.
But even 80 by 60 is awesome.
Yeah, and I can upload videos pretty quick. You know, about less than 10 minutes to upload a video. So
Yeah. I don't even care about the size of my videos. The last one I uploaded was 100 megabytes per second. But it uploads so fast it doesn't matter anymore.
yeah. Linda DeTestio, good morning. Thank you for stopping by. Just Wi-Fi, yeah. Okay. Walter's got 100 up and down, yeah. I'm always amazed at the speed you got there, Walter. That's in
I didn't-
Malolo.
Oh, Mabalacat. Our life in the Philippines is in Mabalacat. Isn't
Yeah.
that like right outside of Clark on the other side?
Yeah, it's north of just north of Clark, the next city north.
Why would you guys choose to live in a third world country? Very good question, Johnny. It's great here sometimes. When you come here on vacation, it's like, wow, this is so awesome. And
Yeah.
and you know, some of that wears off over time, but it still is a really nice, fun if you get yourself out moving and doing things. Yeah. I moved out here because I had friends that are from here, and I traveled a few times and met with them. And well, I traveled a few times with them, and I really liked it. So I was like, I got to live here. So that's what happened with me. Then I had a baby, and now I'm yep. Now I'm stuck. Not I don't want to say stuck, but yeah, I had a baby here, so now I have a family. So Philo, let's hear your story of Philo was stationed here, right?
Yeah, I was here as a U.S. Marine back in '85. I was stationed down in Subic, and then just kind of through forced retirement in Southern California, kind of found my way back here again. But you know, we were actually going the opposite direction. Melanie was in the U.S. with me, and then I lost a really good job, couldn't find any work, so sold everything and moved here.
This guy really wants to know: is it better to rent a bike and hop, or rent a bike at each island? I don't know of anywhere you can rent bikes in Manila. I've heard of it on small provinces and stuff like that, but in Manila, I don't know of anywhere to rent bikes. So
And even if you could rent a bike, they're not going to let you island hop with it. There's going to be every place I've ever rented from, even in Angeles, they only give you a certain area they want you to go. They don't want you to go beyond that. You know what I mean?
oh, really?
So Kai Zim, you're going to have to rent, you know, island to island. You're not going to be able to rent one bike and take it with you. That's not
Just
gonna work.
buy one. You can get one pretty cheap. You can get them for like, you can get a UM 150cc bike for like 70,000 pesos, so a little over $1,000. So just buy it and use the heck out of it if you're coming here long enough. I don't know if you're island hopping. Sounds like you're going to be here a while and traveling by bike.
Morong is the best beach within 3 hours from Angeles. Nice ride through Balanga over a couple of mountain ranges. Okay.
Wait, what's that? I could barely hear you.
I'm just reading the comment about Morong.
Best beach within 3 hours of Angeles. Nice
Beach
ride
city
through.
town.
Yeah, let's go. I'm down for that. I want to see a beach.
Aaron Taylor says PLDT sucks in Tagum City, Mindanao.
Yeah, but he's only paying like 1,200 for his internet. That's freaking nice. I was paying 4K for my internet last, and this one I think is like 2,000 something, 500. I don't know.
Yeah, ours is, I'm pretty sure, 3,000 a month.
3,000?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Our Life says PLDT is great. I have 100 megabytes up and down in Mabalacat. That's the same that we have now.
Jim Grady, bad idea. Better to sell your bike in the U.S. and buy one here. You'll have nothing but hassles trying to ship it here and register it here, and the fees you're going to pay for it with importing it here. Yeah, you're better off to sell your bike and buy one here. That's a really ongoing thing that's always brought up.
Someone's asking, where do you live in Manila, Joseph?
Where do I live? I live in Green Hills, San Juan City.
Yeah,
Right
San Juan.
right next to Mandaluyong and Cabao and Quezon City, like right in there. I'm planning to leave, especially if my son's going to be coming back. EJ might move back. Maybe. We'll see. But especially then, I'm looking to get out of Manila. I think I'm going to I tried looking at getting a place in Clark. I don't think that'll work out. So I'm going to start looking at just for now, renting a place in Angeles City area. That's my next goal to look into. Try to get out of this traffic and pollution, and I don't know. We'll see.
Where are we at here? Interesting what the cost would be to ship a bike. Covered that already. Yeah, that's something you don't want to do, really.
Yeah, third world doesn't mean what people usually thinks it means, and I don't understand why the Philippines would be third world, anyways. Because weren't they aligned with the USA after World War II? So they shouldn't be a third world. But I think that most people put it down to like infrastructure nowadays, which isn't the real term for third world, but Philippines would mean third world in terms of infrastructure because the water's not that good. The wiring system is for electric grid is crazy. The garbage system is nuts. I mean, stuff like that. But definitely there are some places in the Philippines that'll rival the world on how nice they are. Or supposed to. New Clark City is supposed to be one of the most advanced cities in the world when it's done.
Just let's see. Unless it's a good running old Harley. Well, I don't know. I don't know how much. I don't know what good a Harley Davidson would be here, really, especially if it was a big bike.
They have them here. They have them.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
have, but it's not really. Imagine, just imagine that. Are you going to jump up? Can you jump up on a sidewalk with a Harley? Probably not.
I mean, if you're outside of the of Metro Manila, it probably wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah,
I could get on the sidewalk. I'm thinking about.
I got to be able to jump on. I got to be able to jump on that sidewalk and ride, man. If I can't jump on the sidewalk and ride, it's pointless. I'm not going to get anywhere.
Do you boys think the volcano will spew big time within a month? Let's hope not. Yeah, I have property over there, but the property is just land right now. Of course, they're collecting, $10K a month association fees for that piece of land, but it's just a piece of land. There's no house there. It'll be many years before a house is built. And let's see what happens with Taal before all
that. Kai Zim. We are not really near Clark. No, we're not far from Clark, but we're not near Clark.
36 miles, I think it is.
Yeah, it's 76 kilometers for me.
Yeah, something like that for me too.
I think we had that discussion last week.
Yeah, I think I'm am I a little bit further or you're a little bit further? I think you're a little bit further, right?
I think it worked out that I was further than you are because you can take the toll road. I can't.
Oh yeah, well that's way further then. If you can't take the toll. My gosh, I can't stand MacArthur Highway.
Yeah. That's my only way I can go.
When we were doing that bike club, everyone wanted Angeles City. I refused it because I was on a 250cc. I'm not taking MacArthur Highway up there all the time.
Yeah.
I found a cool spot for that. I don't know. See how things go.
Thanks for coming by, Nelson. Clyde Seaside saw a lot of big bikes in Bacolod.
I think there is Triumph, yes. But it's rare.
Dennis said to check out La Union. I've been there. I love La Union. We've been up there twice. Very neat area. Very clean up there. It's different than where we're at now.
Which area is that?
La Union province.
I don't know that.
Like where 100 Islands is.
Oh God, I want to go there.
Just east of Baguio. Or west of Baguio, sorry.
I almost went there, and my bike broke down, and we just decided to turn around and come back. And that trip is the reason why I bought my Ninja.
Ah.
But it was my fault. I didn't maintain the bike. I didn't know you had to have carburetors cleaned. So I never cleaned the carburetor on my bike, and it just got clogged up that trip.
Oh, wow.
So it broke down 3 times until we finally found a mechanic to clean it properly. And then we just got a hotel and rode home. That was almost 100 islands.
Neat place, man.
I want to go.
Has
I think
has the heat made you eat less and or lose weight?
No, I gained weight. Eat less? It'd make you eat more, won't it?
I don't know. I think I probably eat a little bit less here.
I think I eat less, but I gained more weight.
Yeah. When I first moved here 2 years ago, I lost about 20 pounds in 2 months. But I was also a lot more active when I got here, as far as, getting out of the house and doing stuff.
There, I just put 100 islands onto my list.
La Union is where Philly Bryan was talking about looking to move. Yeah, it's a great place up there.
Really? He's talking about moving there?
Yeah, I've heard him say that a couple of times as well.
I don't think I could live there. I drove through there not too long ago when I went to Locos and Vegan and all that. I don't think I could live in a La Union. It's like a Manila in a way. It's real busy, but it's out in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be that busy, just go to Manila. Well, there's an ocean there, so.
Yeah, we have been to a couple of different places there, and we really liked it up there too. Graham says 100 islands in the whole Boa Now region. Yeah, it's nice there. Thanks for coming by, Nelson. See you next Tuesday.
Good point. The heat makes a lot of people sit around in the AC and get fat. The laid-back lifestyle makes you get really lazy here. It's contagious.
Yeah,
I think that's what gets you fat.
that's true.
I was big time into working out and everything before I moved here. And I thought I was going to be able to work out so much better when I got here because I got all the free time and this and that. And no, everything just went. It's too easy of a life.
Yeah, and sometimes you just don't want to deal with the bola
What's bola bola?
bullshit.
Yeah, a lot of times I just sit in the house because I don't want to go out. I haven't been out in a while.
The last time either of you had regular pants on, you mean like a pair of jeans or something? I don't know. It's been a long time.
When I go to the embassy, you have to wear pants. I wear my bike gear. Those are pants.
I wore some pants on Sunday to get a little ride.
I would like to meet you guys. Yeah, I wear my pants on the bike. I started doing that. I used to be against it, but when I got tank pads, it's okay now. Why is he still crying? There's 2 people there to take care of him. Jigga gets mad. You know, babies are supposed to cry. No, they're not.
Babies are supposed to cry. No, they're not.
Okay. They're changing his clothes. I think he had a bath. That's why he's crying. Okay, making sure. I'm strict. I don't like my son crying. If he's crying, he needs picked up or something. That's why I like AC. You can get out and walk anywhere. I have to find long pants. Need to go to immigration for annual report. Bike gear. What type of warm weather bike gear do you wear? Warm weather bike gear. Yeah, that's not an overstatement. I took all the pads out of my gear. Like my knee pads are out of my pants, my elbow pads, back pads, all that are out of my jacket. Here's my jacket. I wear this at the track.
You know,
But if
yeah.
I'm not at the track, I don't wear this. It's too freaking hot. And here's one of my pairs of pants. As you can see, there's no pads in them anymore, and they're all mesh, so you get a little bit of airflow. There's another pair of pants, but these ones are kind of hot, so I don't wear them that often. But they match the jacket. Again, no pads.
The gear that we have with our riding group was all air passes right through it, man. I was always very resistant to wear it, and everyone kept telling me, "No, you got to wear your gear, man. The air passes right through it." I'm like,
If
"Okay,
you're moving,
yeah, you're gonna be moving, yeah."
while you're moving, oh my gosh, the knee pads. When I had the knee pads in it, and you'd stop at the store for a moment to relax, and it's just so freaking hot. Oh, yeah, you got to be moving for the pants to work, for the mesh to work, or whatever, or else it's still hot.
Walter, going to immigration for the annual report. All right. 13A visa holder.
I'm not married. I don't have that luxury.
Paulie says, "I'm digging for info big time because I'll be living there within the year."
Oh, Terrence, that's what they try to tell me too. His lungs need to develop. He needs to cry. I don't like him crying. My son's spoiled. But I know. He probably needs to. He's got a little voice for a baby. I don't let him cry. He's got a little tiny soft voice for a boy. Be there in 2 weeks. Like to meet you guys for a beer. Ed, have you seen your passport yet? I'm still talking with my lawyer to get that all straightened out. If it wasn't moving to have it. How much for a 2-bedroom condo in Manila? Nice place. Oh, nice place means expensive.
Yeah.
If you're in Manila, just think of New York City in America. It's very expensive to live in New York City, which is the same here. Manila is like the New York City of the Philippines. So it's very expensive if you want something that's got any space to it or a nice area or anything like that. How much? I don't know. Probably $800 a month or more. Or yeah, 2 bedrooms, probably $800 a month. Should get you in one.
Billy Bryan.
Sounds like when I was in Chicago.
Billy Bryan in the chat, baby.
Whoa, look at that. You get the superstars in your chat.
Yeah. I'm the only one who's not a superstar.
Just pay the extra child support and get the passport. Yeah, I have to pay over $5,000 at one payment. What's wrong? Why are you so upset? Who you're looking for? You're looking at Philo?
What up, Joshua?
Say hi.
What up, Joshua?
I'm upset right now. What'd you give him, a bath?
Joshua, what's up, buddy?
I can do 1,000, then you should be okay finding something.
Wild Star, yes, I have been to BGC.
Are you gonna say hi? Mm-hmm. Pirates Cove. When is the cutoff for 13 a.m.? Oh, hey. So I'm planning, Brian. You have kids too, don't you? Philo?
Yeah.
There's a water park in Clark. We're planning to go there pretty soon. I'm gonna take Aubrey and Joshua, and then I invited Philly to take Hannah Grace. I don't know if you guys want to go, but we're definitely playing.
Let us know. We can try.
All right. We're just gonna get a driver to take us up there. So yes, he's got a Grandia. So there's space. Hi. You want to go to your mommy? Go to mommy. Go get daddy a Red Bull. Go get daddy a Red Bull, huh? $40K a month place. Ouch, Mike. Where do I live? I live in Green Hills, but yeah, maybe I would like to rather find like 20 or 30K for a place if that's possible. I think I'm gonna go back to looking in Angeles City instead of Clark. It's a bit expensive in Clark without being able to buy and this and that, and timing right now is not the greatest with what's going on with everything. So I think right now we're just gonna look at renting.
Holly, thank you for the super chat, buddy.
Oh yeah, he loves his daddy. He always wants daddy. I will be among you great YouTubers in the PI that is not far from Naga City. You great YouTubers. That's to you and Brian.
Naga City. Bicol. That's the Bicol region.
Go get daddy a Red Bull. Trade him young. Yeah, Aubrey's in school now, I think. So, oh no, she's not. It's only 10:44. You don't see a Red Bull coming, do you? The fridge is like right there. It's not that far. Aubrey. I'll get it. Jinky probably doesn't want to bring it because it'll be my third Red Bull today, and it's only 10:44. She is mad. Yesterday I counted. You drank 7 Red Bulls. Relax. I drank water too. It's on my list. I checked it off.
Whoa, 7 Red Bulls. Man, I hate the taste of that stuff. Robert Dyer says that was my thought at some point. Move to San Fernando on the west. San Fernando.
San Fernando is right before you get to Angeles.
Yeah.
Angeles, Mexico, and then San Fernando. San Fernando's a little too. See, I'm talking about moving to Angeles, which is still the same. And don't take anything negative by this, but San Fernando's a little bit too Philippines for me. If it's going to be like being in the Philippines, then I'll just stay in Manila. So, yeah, Angeles, I'm so torn with moving to Angeles because I really want to move to that area, but I wanted Clark with like open, green, quiet, nice areas. So, switching it to Angeles makes it a little bit harder. But San Fernando, yeah, I think I would just stay here.
That's better than where I'm from. I lived in the most advanced and expensive place in America. You have to make at least $52 an hour to afford a 2-bedroom apartment. Yeah, San Jose, California. Yeah.
Oh yeah, San Jose is expensive.
Yeah, it was expensive, Lance, where I was at too. I was in Southern California.
I had a relative die there, and everybody's fighting over the property.
I almost taught my dog how to get me a beer from the refrigerator until my wife said no. The Adventure of Malai, Red Bull again.
Philly Brian just showed a house in his neighborhood for sale. Yeah, 2 of them, $1 million.
Look at Mabalacat as well. Some nice areas and generally priced okay.
But I don't know Mabalacat. I think I don't own a vehicle. I just have a bike. So I think I'll have to stick with my rule for Manila, which is you have to live somewhere within walking distance to everything you need,
Yeah.
which is probably going to be really hard to do in Angeles. Here, I'm fine. I can walk out the door. Aubrey School's on the corner. I got a mall across the street. All the roads are lined with restaurants. The grocery store's 2 blocks away. You know, they'll walk it and deliver it here. So I'm pretty well set here. It's just I kind of had enough of the condo living. Joe, can I ask you something? Is that me?
Go ahead, Mike. Ask whatever you want.
Getting an answer, that might be another question. No. But you can ask what you want.
Be right back.
I will try to hold it down. Don't know she's from Kabaway. Craig Goldsberry O'Brien. What's your question, Mike? Lay it on me. I was concerned about things being near me, but I have a trike being built, and my brother-in-law will be in my lifetime driver. I got it made. Okay, trikes are rough, man. They don't put shocks on them things. Ed, are you in charge? Am I in charge of what, Clyde? Of this household? Yes, I am. The man makes the rules, right? Answers are free. Correct, true answers are $5. Too big bang along the boat is growing, seems building everywhere. No, that 40K a month rental is not $1 million property. That's something, 2 different subjects. Hope that everything is getting better. Worried about to all volcano. Craig spoke. Yeah, the volcano might still blow. It's still active. It just doesn't have the big cloud coming out of it as much as it used to. But it's still in a stage 4 activity, so it could blow at any time. I'm married to a Filipina girl. She's 36. I'm 40. Where should I take her? Take her anywhere you want. I don't understand the question. Every man in the Philippines is in charge. I wish I had questions. If Pesito lets you drink, you are in charge. I refuse to have a spouse tell me what I can and can't do. If you're in a relationship, then you should want your partner to be happy, and having someone tell you what to do is not happy to me. So no, I don't tell Jinky what to do, and she doesn't tell me what to do. Of course, suggestions maybe, like she's worried about my health or whatever, but yeah, I don't believe in one spouse ruling over the other.
Matt Hammer, good morning. I'm behind, way behind now. Let's see where we're at here.
Ano daw? Did I eat? No, I didn't. You didn't cook me anything. You ordered Jollibee. Just 3 eggs and conte rice. Thank you.
Mike, Goudreau or Godrew, where are you going in the Philippines? Are you coming to Manila? Are you going down Halej? You're going to Subic? You're going to Cebu? Where are you going?
Well,
The only thing I can ask, I don't have pension. How to survive there?
I
Wonder
don't
how
have much of the protein shakes either.
I don't have a pension. How to survive there? Yeah, don't come unless you've got money. Milo, are you rooting for the 49ers in the Super Bowl? I don't really care. Sorry.
That's a big thing that people mess up a lot here. I'm gonna move to the Philippines because it's cheap and this and that. If you ain't got the money to live in America, you ain't got the money to live in the Philippines. Don't move to the Philippines because you think it's cheaper. Even if it is cheaper, don't leave somewhere where you have a support system and go somewhere with a small amount of money where you have no support system. That's a
Right.
bad idea.
And even though it is cheap, you do end up spending more than you think.
Yeah, you got to downgrade. If you want it to be cheap, you got to downgrade your life a lot. You know, even like hot water and like space right now. What we live in right now is considered to be big, but to me, it's small. And like I got to get somewhere bigger to live. But yeah, it's definitely different. I found a good burger place.
I saw that.
And I thought for sure it was like US. It had US posters and all this stuff, and it had like US prices too. It was like $11 for a burger, fries, and drink.
Yeah, that's not Burger Machine, is it?
Yeah, that was. I thought that's kind of expensive for the Philippines, but yeah, they said the beef was local, and I asked them if it was a chain, and they said it's not a chain. It's the only restaurant, and it's local beef, but it's probably the best cheeseburger I've had in the Philippines, if not one of the best, if not the best. So, but it ought to be for that price.
My wife says it's not cheap if you live here and still wanting Western food.
Mm-hmm. The Adventures of Malay. Who's that?
It's Melanie. That's her channel.
Melanie? Oh, I didn't know she had a channel.
Yeah.
I plan to have one. How come she's not in with you? Have money, but
Well, she's in the chat room, but she's not really in the chat room. You know what I mean?
just you get away from living the Western lifestyle. Ah, you still got Philly in here. I thought he just popped in, said hello, and took off. Brian's in the house. Hey, Brian, I'm bored. I'm going to come over and see you right now. No.
Hey, Philly, Brian, you want to come on the panel? We'll try and get 3 of us on here.
Is your YouTube channel just Joseph? Joseph, My Life in Metro Manila, which is not very active yet, but it might be someday. My active one is Kanomoto, Kanomoto. I'll type in the room. This one.
7 Red Bulls a day will break you really quick.
Thought I typed it in the room. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, I spend a good amount on Red Bull and cigarettes. That's about 1,000 pesos a day.
No shit.
Close. What, a Red Bull? 100 pesos each for a Red Bull. So if you drink 7, that's 700 pesos. 8, 9 for 1 pack of cigarettes. But it's over 1,000 because I smoke 2 packs of cigarettes a day.
Wow. You are living the life, baby.
Huh?
I said, you are living the life, baby.
Living the life. Yeah. On average, we're figuring it out. And I think it costs, in daily expenses, I think we spend at least $5K a day, probably, when you put food and everything, you know. So it's definitely not cheap living here. It's a little cheaper than what I spend in America, but I'm not living the same life I lived in America either. Boy, do I miss the steakhouses and stuff in America. Capitol Grill. But here, if I see a steak and it costs 1,000 pesos, I'm like, what? I'm not paying 1,000 or for food. But in America, it's like $80 for a steak. Okay, I'll order that. Life changes so much. I'm so cheap in the Philippines. compared to America. But I earn in America, so it's different. I don't know. Jinky gets a kick out of every time I go to America. When I come back, I'm like, oh, it's so cheap. She said I just throw money everywhere, like always giving away money or tipping large or doing this or buying everything. Like, I can't believe how cheap it is. Then 2 weeks later, I'm like, what? 100 pesos? I'm not paying 100 pesos for that. Like, I go from one extreme to the next, and it just like a flip of a switch. Just order Black Rifle Coffee Company coffee. Jack you up for the entire day. The Red Bulls don't really do anything to me. I just like the taste of them.
Sean says if you're resourceful, you can eat Western-style food without paying the SNR prices.
You know, there is a duty-free in the airport, and they have a grocery store. And you can buy like the Chef Boyardee products and everything there way cheaper than the places outside that you find them. So, yeah, I'll go to duty free sometimes and I'll just load up. Like, I have bags all over the house. My whole cabinet is Chef Boyardee, like ravioli and chili mac and they had I know I got a big box of macaroni and cheese and Heinz ketchup. Big Heinz ketchup comes in a 3-pack.
Yeah.
A 3-pack or 2-pack? I think 3-pack. You can get good steaks at Solaire on the Bay. I went to Solaire. I wasn't that impressed. What's weird about these expensive restaurants is like you have to know how to prepare it yourself because it's not like a buffet where you just go get everything and it's cooked. You have to go up there and tell them what to make for you, and they make it fresh and everything. So you kind of already have an idea of how to do everything to eat there. It wasn't, because for me, I'm not a cook and all that. So I would rather have it just all made and you just scoop out what you want. But Solaire, you have to go up there and tell them, okay, mix this with this and make this, and you got to wait for them to cook it. It wasn't my favorite buffet experience, though. The food was good. It's a little bit difficult if you don't know what you're doing. I think Solaire is the most expensive buffet in the Philippines. $3K a person, I think.
Yeah, shit, that is expensive.
Yeah, guys, if you go to the Philippines, better to learn to eat their food. Jollibee was cool. No, I disagree. Better to learn to eat their food. I'm burnt out from it. I used to eat it, but now I'm burnt out. I can't anymore. What did we have yesterday? Yesterday I had my protein shake. Oh, and then we had salad stop. And then I had ravioli at night. Outback Steakhouse and ate a 60-ounce ribeye. It was the best yet. Fucker. Yes, Philly? Kanomoto Dao. You put up a link to something. Let's see what that link is. Oh, you put up a link to my channel. Why, thank you. Thanks, Brian. Yeah, I don't like Jollibee at all anymore. They went strawless, which was a big deal to me. But their food, I don't eat Jollibee. I used to eat Jollibee before. I don't eat it anymore.
You're definitely pissed off about that straw thing, huh?
I don't like it. I'm not going to say I'm pissed off, but I don't like it. And if a restaurant chooses to be strawless, I try to avoid those restaurants. I'm not saying I won't eat there, but I'll try to choose somewhere else instead.
Yeah. I
And
guess
with Jollibee, I have no reason to eat there. They don't even have anything I really like. So with them being strawless, forget it. I'll just go somewhere else. Complete 100% go somewhere else. I haven't ate Jollibee in a long time.
Yeah. I guess it's getting really big in the U.S. too. It's catching on, the whole strawless thing.
Yeah, I think that the Philippines wants to copy the U.S. and they're copying California. That's the least American place in the U.S. besides New York City. So don't copy California, guys. California is in debt like crazy, and they have the biggest companies in the world inside California. There's no reason in the world for them to be in debt. They should be the most, I don't know, they should be the richest place in the world with the companies they have, but don't follow their leadership or you'll be in debt too.
Yeah, I guess so. Subway is also strawless, says Philly Bryant.
Yeah, I stopped going there. And I told them that too. I told the staff to tell their managers, but I'm sure they don't tell their manager. They probably don't care. But I used to go there, like sometimes I used to go there almost every day. But I quit going there because strawless.
Really?
I think I went there twice since they turned strawless, but I didn't order drinks. And I made sure it was known I didn't order drinks because they didn't have straws.
$3 million people left California. Well, I guess I was one of them.
Sorry, banging down on your state saying it's not American, but I'm not saying it's not American. I'm saying it's the least American. They're in, with their laws and everything.
Yeah, I don't live there anymore, brother. It was good to me for many years, though.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, we had places in California. We had Stevenson Ranch. We had 2 houses there, but they're gone. Thanks, Obama administration. But those houses are gone now. But it's definitely a nice area. It's just too bad that their laws and everything are the way they are. It's still awesome on like the food and different things like that, and stays open late. But I don't think anywhere in the world compares to Las Vegas. Las Vegas. If you move to Henderson County, right outside of Vegas, that's probably the best place. That's where I was planning to move, and then I came to the Philippines, and I was like, nope, gotta live in the Philippines. But Henderson County, Las Vegas is like really, really nice.
I could have lived there too. I agree. It's an area I always really liked.
Oh, you've been there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All over the Vegas area, many, many times.
Yeah, we almost got a place in Lake Las Vegas when it was first going up, and we chose Pico de Oro instead. Thankfully, because Lake Las Vegas tanked and went like to shit. And then now Lake Las Vegas is up and running and real expensive, but it turned to a ghost town for a little bit.
Yeah.
So thankfully we didn't invest in that at the time.
I remember visiting that place. When was it? 2007? And you're right. It was like a ghost town. 2007, 2008. Just nothing going on there, man.
No, I think I didn't think it turned to a ghost town till like 2010 or something. I think 2008 was the time we were looking. 2008, 2009 was the time we were looking at Lake Las Vegas, and chose Pico de Oro instead, which was just a dirt mountain with a freaking tractor on it or whatever. And chose Pico instead. And then a year or so later is when it like just fell apart. And we went there, and like hotels were all abandoned and grass growing through everything, and it was nuts. So the next area up from Lake Las Vegas, the next entrance in, it starts with a C. I can't think of the name of it, but it's like resort style living. Big houses, like 3,000 something square foot for only like, I think like $300,000 or something. Yeah, it was cheap for what you got, and you had like resort pools like a block big, and it was really nice. And that's where I was going until I think it's Tuscany Village. I think it's called. but it's the next exit up from Lake Las Vegas. And then I visited the Philippines. I was like, no, that's it, Philippines. My second visit here, I was like, I have to live here.
I remember being really impressed with, was it Green Valley? Is that the area of Vegas? The Green Valley Ranch? I think it was called.
I'm not sure. Maybe if I seen it, you know, I think I know what you're talking about. Is it in like a big circle in the middle of the city part and it has a couple of different entrances? Well, that's not going to help, probably. I think I know what you're talking about.
I believe it's just southeast of the city proper. You know, as you're going into the city.
I don't know which directions or which
Really
way.
nice there. You know, it seemed like I guess probably because it's all at the time that I was there. God, this probably goes back to I don't know, when I was there, man, probably 05, maybe 2005. It seemed like everything was all brand new, you know.
Yeah, I'm trying to go back to the U.S. and that's definitely on my list of places to go. I want to kind of document like traveling the U.S. by bike, and then do a special for each city that I stop at, and definitely Vegas is like top of the list, and Colorado Rockies. Oh my God, I've never seen anything like that. Have you drove through there? Never in the world. Nothing compares to the Colorado Rockies. Nothing. When you drive into there, it's like you're driving inside of a picture. It's insane what it looks like.
Yeah.
It took out my brakes on my truck. I had I took my Escalade to California. I used it as a work truck. Ex-girlfriend ripped my seat putting something in it. Yeah, I had to replace all the rotors and everything after driving through the Colorado Rockies. It totally destroyed the brakes on my truck.
Wow. Green Valley Range is part of Henderson. Okay.
We can get a GoFundMe by Joseph a compass. I might need one with how much I get lost. That's kind of the fun part, is getting lost, right?
Yeah, especially if you've got nowhere to be.
Yeah. Good, still going. Yeah, I guess the prices are getting high in Vegas, huh? Henderson's a little bit higher, but it still wasn't bad, especially when you compare to California and stuff like that. Travel to USA by bicycle, Joseph. I agree. I've been through Colorado several times. It is so amazing. And in Utah is very cool too. Yeah, that's on my list. Salt Lake City, and just the rock formations everywhere. And then Salt Lake City was really cool to drive through on the highway, where you're driving like level with the lake. If you pass through Indianapolis, let me know and I'll ride with you I used to live in Indianapolis. I lived in Ghetto Carmel, they call it. So off 106th and Meridian. I lived there for a little while. I used to work on NASCAR parts and stuff, like inspecting them and everything. It was a good job.
That's where I'm from as well.
Yeah, I came home to a note. I moved there because my brother was there, and my wife, whatever, with my daughter was staying with my brother, so I ended up moving there. And I went to Lexington to visit a friend and came back, and there was a note on the table. She took my daughter and left back to Pennsylvania. So that's why I left Indianapolis.
Ouch.
Heartbreaking. Yeah, I took my baby away. Getting lost is fine as long as you have a full tank of gas. Like speaker bus. Medium pricing right now, $360K in Clark County. Whew. Silicon Valley is the worst. Crazy laws and liberals. Yeah. Same with New York, man. You can't even buy I guess they're making it illegal for McDonald's to sell supersized drinks. Like, you can order 2 larges if you want, but no, you can't get it in one drink because that's bad for you, and we know better than you. That's what I mean by most un-American, is they're taking away your rights to things. Like, you can't smoke outside, you can't smoke in clubs, you can't do this, you can't do that, and it's catching on all over the place. Every time a new law is made, I hate the law. I mean, even if it's for the good, I don't like it because it takes your freedom. Whether you think it's a good law or not, it takes your freedom away.
Yeah.
I live off 106th and Keystone. If we ever meet, I owe you a shot of whiskey. Yeah, I lived in a little haunted duplex. Oh, got ghost stories about that place in Indianapolis. Give me chills just thinking about it. Oh, man. Can't tell me there's no such thing as ghosts. God, I really do have chills just from thinking about that.
You had a haunted apartment in Indianapolis?
Yeah, my daughter's room. She was like 2 years old, and yeah, it was haunted for sure, no doubt. Never seen a baby scared like that. Never. And my daughter could be bribed with candy for anything, and she would stop. But if she woke up screaming in that room, she would not stop screaming and shaking until she fell asleep and woke up somewhere else.
Wow.
Yeah. I could go deeper into the story, but we don't need to get into all that. Nothing personal, but I would never live in Nevada. Water bad, but Utah really sucks. Greg Goldsberry. I don't know about living there. I'm just talking about the views of driving through there. Now, I'll tell you another place that's beautiful in the U.S. that I want to go to again, which is Lake Tahoe. Man, the water's ice cold, but it's so freaking cool. Have you been there?
Oh, yeah. A couple of times.
Ice cold water, but it's cool because there's minerals in the water, and the sun hits the lake, and it sparkles like gold flakes in the water. Yeah, I definitely want to go back there again. That's a really cool area.
Ronald
Bowden, great state of Alabama, the hottest place in the world. Alabama is hell. I think it's my fault, but I got out of the car in Alabama, almost passed out because of the heat. So freaking hot. But I was riding for hundreds of miles with the AC cranking fully cold, so that could be one reason to extremes. But that's the only thing that comes to mind when I hear Alabama. I always think of how hot that was. I almost passed out when I stepped out of the car.
Yeah, the South gets that humidity like the Philippines does.
I'm talking too much. This is your show.
It's okay, brother. No problem.
Well, I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to go piss. I'll be right back.
Okay. Let's see, what did I miss here? Anything? Sean Dayton says the median price is $360 in Clark County. That's probably half what Orange County is. Orange County, California. I don't know about home prices, Southern California now, what they would be. I've been away too long, 2 years now, so I'm not really sure. The other day, the surf was up about 6 feet on Lake Tahoe and dudes were surfing. Oh, wow.
Did you care about my health?
You never sing on the show, Philo. Never sing. I don't want to bore people.
Shenandoah Valley. Am I boring you guys? I'm sorry. I'm going to shut up.
No, somebody said, I was just telling them I don't want to bore them. Philo, are you busy on the 5 or 6 of February to meet up? Again, Mike, you're not saying where you're going in the Philippines. I have no idea where you're going.
But it's very hot in the Philippines. Also, like they have passed out there.
Unless you're going to be somewhere close to where I'm at. Mike. Maybe not. I don't know. It can take me, 3 hours plus just to get to Mall of Asia from where I'm at.
100% sure we'll do the Tail of the Dragon. I live close to there, so that's a definite.
We can only hope Philo doesn't sing.
Just want to say thank you. So cool here. Babe,
Yes.
can I have my blue cup of water?
Okay, Lance O'Brien. It's so hot here in Alabama because of the humidity from the Gulf of Mexico now.
I had 3 Red Bulls today. I think I'm gonna die if I don't have water. I'm gonna mark my water on here now. Dude, man, I really suggest doing this. A simple checklist of just easy things to do. The checklist will remind you to do them. And it makes so easy. And I don't know if you can tell, but in the last month, I've lost a lot of weight and everything just from doing a few small things on this checklist.
Well, rattle off your checklist to me real quick. What's it say on there?
All right. So
Give me an idea what you're doing.
first I have wake early, because you don't accomplish really anything at nighttime. You can accomplish anything you can do at night plus more by waking up early. So wake early, and I just write down the time of day that I woke up that day. And then stretch before you get out of bed. Stretching, your spine does something while you're asleep, this and that. Stretching is really good for you before you get out of bed. So I got that on my list, an easy check off, right? Before you get out of bed, just stretch it out. Making the bed. Making the bed sets for a productive day. So that's on my checklist. Drink 2 cups of water before anything else when you wake up. Your stomach being empty, you have acid and this and that. So best to drink 2 cups of room temp water.
Gotcha.
Take my medicine. I have healthy breakfast on there, but it goes back and forth. I mess myself up because I drink protein shakes. And because of the checklist, it fights me to not drink my protein shake until lunch, which I kind of like it for breakfast. So I think I have to switch that one around. Plus, healthy breakfast doesn't work that often unless Jinky's making it. Cold shower. A tip for everybody here in the Philippines. If you take a hot shower, you're going to be miserable all day. Plus, a cold shower stimulates different activities in your brain and this and that, and does a lot of good for you health-wise. But cold showers will keep you cooler throughout the whole day too. So cold showers on the list. Clean my desk off. Exercise, which I put in as like walking around, going to the grocery store, around the mall, this, that. I haven't been doing that lately because I'm injured. Protein shakes on there. Blue cup of water. That's my big blue cup of water. So I might drink a couple of these a day and just put multiple checks. A spoon of peanut butter is good for you, but that's about it. Just a spoon. So I got a spoon of peanut butter. 2 prunes, help your digestive system and everything. 20 push-ups and 15 squats, which I think that's what messed my back up. So those are my checklists. That's it. Simple stuff. And you have the whole day to do it. And usually by the morning, I'll have most of these knocked out already. And it's really made a difference in my life, even though they're simplistic things to do.
Right.
It's really made a big difference. I'm trying to think of other stuff to add on there because I go through those so fast now.
Right.
And if you don't do them, you look back at your list when you're going to mark the next day and you're like, damn it. And you feel bad that you didn't finish it off. So it really motivates you just to do those little things.
It's a little discipline in your life, baby.
It makes a big difference. It does. Right now I'm injured. I'm on like steroids and everything else right now to try to fix. The doctor says it's my neck, but shooting pain up my back and down my leg, I can't even pick my son up. Every day I pick him up and then it just gets way worse and I can't even walk sometimes. So I don't know if that's the cause from, I think it's the squats or I'm not used to doing anything and I just jumped into it, but
Yeah.
Morning exercise, stumbling to the kitchen and pouring myself a shot of whiskey. Philo has a checklist. Emperador, Red Horse, Lumpia.
Check, check, check.
Yeah, I was planning to make a video about my checklist. Not exactly what's on my checklist, but just the purpose behind it and everything. Maybe help motivate some other people to do something simplistic that's easy.
Yeah, there you go.
I actually got it from a YouTuber prison guy, and what he was talking about is stacking wins all day, and every little thing you do is a win. Don't try to do too much in one day, or you'll overwhelm yourself and not do anything. You know, if you set your goals too big, so just do little things. Just mark off wins all day, like drinking 2 cups of water when you wake up. That's a win. You know, Just don't pressure yourself too much. So I took that idea and put it into a checklist that I can check them off and check off my normals, and then you still try to get more, but you know, you can have wins all day. I woke up, I went in the room, and I told my Asawa she looks beautiful today. That's a win.
The win, yeah, that's always going to be a win.
Huh? No, not today, that one day. Remember, like a couple weeks ago? You're always beautiful, Mahal. Hope you don't have any disc problems. If so, don't recommend epidurals. They're like really messed up. Yeah, I got 6, 7, and 7, 8 are crushed in my neck, and I want to try to see how much an MRI costs in the Philippines because I had a hard fall on I had cement steps, stone steps, whatever, from my old apartment in Kentucky, and they were ice, and I slipped and missed like 4 steps and landed on one, and yeah, messed up pretty bad. But I didn't go to a hospital, so I'm curious of what it did to my back and everything. Too young to drive a motorcycle. According to the report, renters in San Jose must earn $52 an hour, totaling almost $109,000 a year, to afford monthly rent for a 2-bedroom apartment. Wow. Melanie said you're beautiful. I love my Finai coming in October. Take care. Try and talk Philo into the list. Make a list, man. It's worth it. I'm trying to get Jinky. Jinky wants to do it, but she won't give me stuff to put on the list for her. She's not dedicating herself.
I was telling Melanie yesterday we got to jump on the bike and come visit you guys and go to lunch or something.
Anytime, man. What age can you drive a scooter in the Philippines? Any age. Just carry 1,000 pesos on you.
Yeah.
Joke lang. Don't. Just kidding. Handicap, broken neck and back. Hit the run truck driver. What?
You're beautiful without talaga. Huh?
Ako? Sino? You're beautiful without talaga. Oh, without talaga.
Yeah.
She's talking about you because you put like
Not me.
talaga, which instead of saying you're beautiful, really it turns it into you think you're beautiful. Like,
You really think you're beautiful?
you think you're beautiful?
Ganda na talaga.
I forgot about that. That was funny. Jinky's like, what's he mean, maganda talaga? Like, he doesn't understand it means that. That was funny.
Yeah, things can get turned around here pretty quick.
Have you been to the Sumi show motorcycle repos in Passaic? No, I haven't. Thank you for that. I have been meaning to go to these big repo lots where you can buy used motorcycles and check that out. I'm gonna put that on my list of things to vlog because we were supposed to do that and we didn't do it. Instead, I just gave Brian the Diablo to use, and then we forgot totally about it. But finally, guys, okay.
Okay, Lance. See you next Tuesday. You're always here, buddy.
Explain the joke. Okay, so Jinky had a picture on Facebook, and Philo commented, "Maganda talaga," which Maganda means beautiful, and talaga means really. So he thought it meant like you're really beautiful, typing Maganda talaga, but the real translation is more like, oh, you think you're beautiful? Like, so that's where the funny part was in the joke, because Jinky read it and she's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, he doesn't understand that. Like when she explained it to me, I was like, oh, he didn't mean it like that. It was just really funny. So it was an ongoing joke. Like we always say to each other, like, Maganda talaga. Like, but yeah, I forgot about it. It's been a while.
It was Ganda na talaga.
Ganda na talaga.
And I've used that for quite some time, quite a few years.
And you never heard anyone tell you, huh?
Well, I guess it can go both ways. It can be, it can be mistranslated, and also, it can mean both. It can go.
It just depends how they take it, right? It can go either way.
It can be good or bad, depending on the person.
Okay. A negative person will see it in a negative light.
Or the way it gets translated,
I slipped and broke my lower spine. This guy. I feel my legs for 3 days. Thought it was paralyzed. No more from you. Holy shit! I saw a Ninja 600 for 52K peso. I don't know, man. That if you found that, then I don't know. I don't even know what to say to that.
1,000 miles on it, maybe.
52,000 pesos. $1,000 for a Ninja 600 in the Philippines. That's a hard find because people charge the hell out of bikes here. You don't get good deals like that too often. Limit yourself to 3 Red Bulls a day. Holy crap, dude. No. Yeah, but I can't check it off. I could put Red Bull on the list and check off how many I drink and then be bad about how many checks are on there. But the checks are supposed to be positive things. Yeah, I need to cut down on the Red Bulls. But I like drinking apple cranberry and stuff like that, but I ran out.
Okay,
That's the show. Suma show motorcycle. Dude, I would be all over that.
It has to be a wrecked bike or something. There's no way it would go to
It's gotta be something. I've been looking for an ATV utility. 3 large Red Bulls a day. I think my next bike, as bad as this sounds, because I'm not that type of person, anyone that knows me, I'm really thinking about getting like a Rusi dirt bike. Or just some kind of cheap dirt bike. And then if I get moved to Angeles, because there's that area down there, that dried up lake or whatever, where everyone takes their off-roading things and you can rent 4-wheelers and all that. And I think that would be fun to go on. So I was thinking about buying a dirt bike to do that. Or I could just take the Diablo. But yeah, the Diablo would probably be fun for that, huh? Through muddy waters, and yeah, you'd probably drop it. But I guess you can rent bikes there, so that's probably a better idea. Repo looked in good shape from the video. 200 bikes in stock.
Yeah, the place that I rent from in Angeles has a couple of dirt bikes.
You don't have to count your Red Bull. Somebody else counts the empty cans. cut the Red Bull in half, your condo might feel better. Think I'll lose that much? Could only find you an old Yamaha US 500 dirt bike, you'd be king of the road here. Yeah, I don't know. I never rode a dirt bike, so I don't really know anything about it. But they're supposed to be like, you can drop them and everything, and they're fine, right? So maybe you get out there and practice doing wheelies and stupid stuff like a kid again. And if you drop the bike, it's not really a big deal.
I crashed my dirt bike several times.
I got drunk the other night and got on my Ninja and was like pulling the wheel up a little bit, but I decided not to put that video out. I don't think it gives off good vibes, especially since, never mind. I'm not going to get into the whole video. But yeah, I was able, my Ninja pulls it up without the clutch. Every time you drink a Red Bull, do 2 shots of whiskey. They neutralize each other and your bail will be much cheaper.
Let's go now. 11. 30.
Time for
I
school.
want to go to the mall. Do you want to go with me?
I need a no dress, long dress.
I didn't want to go shopping at the mall. I meant, yeah, go buy. You go buy. I don't want to go shopping. Every time you drink. Oh.
Let's go now.
You pulled the wheel up last time in Angela City video. I did? Only a little. I never pulled my wheel up too high on the Ninja, but sometimes people tell me that the wheel goes up without me realizing it when I shift gears. Huh? Mama, yeah. I have to get load from my phone so I can try to live stream on the bike.
Skygo.
You ever ride a dirt bike?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had an XR400, Honda XR400, a desert with a big
Oh,
desert tank on it, desert motorcycle.
You know how to do all that then, huh?
Oh yeah.
I keep getting told how fun it is. I bet it would be fun if you get down there in the muddy areas, the water and this and that.
I
It's
rode.
like-
I rode in the desert a lot. We had an area. Between Orange County and Vegas. There's an area called Johnson Valley. It's 100 square miles of
Wow.
open land. You can just tear ass, man. I mean, you can go and not even see anybody the whole day.
Neat.
I had to stop though because I went over the handlebar too many times and I broke like the number 3 and 4 vertebrae in my neck. I've got like bone fragments in my neck and my upper back, from cracking that. I didn't have to have surgery. I was able to come back to physical therapy, but I had to stop riding. You just crash too much, There's almost no way to avoid it. You're riding in sand, so.
You're trying to talk me out of this idea I had of going riding there. Okay.
Well, desert, sometimes you'll hit that deep sand, man, and you just lose it. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, the place I'm talking about, like Ford will go there a lot and they'll film like videos there, like testing out the Ranger and stuff. But yeah, it's right by Angela City.
Oh, yeah.
You know the place I'm talking about?
I've got a pretty good idea where you're talking about because I think I've seen it from the toll road going down from Angeles to Subic.
Yeah, that's where I've seen it. I mean, I've seen it on the internet, but to see it in person, that's what. Yeah, going over the road, I was like, "Oh, that's that spot."
Yeah. And I would imagine here in the Philippines, you don't need a special permit or license to do that. You can just go off road anywhere you want. I would imagine.
Yeah, maybe. Jim asked, "Would you rather be in the Philippines?" Oh, maybe you're not answering on purpose. My bad. When I was in Manila,
Say PI. I think I'd rather be here. It's too hard to live in the USA. It's too expensive.
I'd rather live in the USA. I like it here, but I'd rather live in the USA.
Yeah.
Just because I miss the conveniences of everything, and I don't know. Probably just because I can't. Because I didn't really want to move to the U.S. until they told me I can't. When they say I can't when they got denied for their visas, that's when it like flipped the switch in my head. Like, I want to live in the U.S. But before that, I only wanted to visit, and then they got denied.
Yeah. Actually, Jim, if I had the money, I would probably rather be in the U.S. with everybody, but I don't. So here we are. Ah, there's a dirt bike group in AC that rides every weekend.
Mm. Yeah, they probably wouldn't want to ride with me being a newbie. I've never done it, so I don't think I'm real big into the idea of flipping over the handlebars at 40 years old.
It sucks. Yeah, I had to stop.
I don't mind getting down and dirty and this and that, but the idea of flipping over the handlebars and stuff, when I was younger, no problem. I did some stupid shit on bikes when I was younger. But now, I don't know if that's something I really don't want to wreck. Like, everybody's like, you just got to push harder and do this and do that. I'm like, dude, I'm not trying to wreck. I'm riding my bike the way I am. I'm not trying to ride. I'm a safe rider.
Yeah.
All of you that watch my YouTube know that I'm a safe rider.
Yeah, I started a little bit late too. I didn't buy my first dirt bike until I was 39. So then several accidents after that over 3-year period. And the doctor
is when you bought it?
What's that?
You bought it at 39?
My first dirt bike, yeah. I was 39 when I bought it.
That's crazy. Joseph, when are you going back to the U.S.? Next week, I was supposed to go to the U.S. Actually, less than a week from now. And yeah, I can't go right now. Some things came up. So I'm not sure when I'm going back. But my plan, when I get everything settled, is to go to the U.S. Twice a year, fall and spring, for maybe 2 months at a time. Hey guys, getting old is not for sissies.
That's true.
They probably wouldn't want to ride with you because they've seen videos of you riding and said, hell no. I'm a safe rider. I got a comment on one of my videos that the guy like commended me for being a safe rider. And I was like, thank you. I'm glad somebody notices it, because I get yelled at all the time about how aggressive I ride and how I'm not safe and this and that. And actually, if you pay attention to my videos, yeah, I'll hit the gas and I'll counterflow and I'll go on sidewalks and I'll do all this stuff, but you won't see me go around cars on blind turn corners. You won't. And when I hit the gas, I have a clearing to do so. I can see further than what you see on the camera, you know, in real life. So when I'm doing stuff, I have an opening to do it. I'm not just acting all crazy on a bike and just taking risks. Though it may look like it in the videos. Now the lane filtering, yeah, I might get a little bit close on stuff like that, but that's knowing your bike and, you know, trusting that nobody's going to turn over into you. Ooh. July and August. It's hot, right? It's really freaking hot.
Well, that's rainy season, so you might get a little bit of break with the rain, but yeah.
Is that raining season? I thought we just got done with raining season.
Well, rainy season's June to November.
I thought we just finished it.
Well, it's hot and wet.
I actually have a cold breeze coming through my window. Is it cool out today?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh shit! That thing can't fall. That's a long fall right there.
Jim Grady, I've never really seen fog. I don't know.
On the bright side, I don't see the smoke from the volcano.
It's too late now.
Look what I've got on mine. No video. I thought that was the problem.
No.
Do they have fog in the PI? I hate riding in the fog. Yes, I have some times that I've been out in Antipolo and you couldn't even see in front of you. It was so foggy.
Ah, Marilake, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes there's fog, but you don't see it as much as in the U.S.
Adrian Smith, welcome.
Cool as 80. Yeah, I think 80 would be cool. Is that what it is today? It's kind of cold when I stick my hand out the window. That's a cool breeze. Yeah, I would be.
Morning.
Oh, I'm getting cold. I would have to put on a pants and maybe a long sleeve shirt to ride today.
I would say it's been like mid-70s here in the morning when we wake up, which seems kind of cold.
Hey Google, what's the current temperature? 85. I don't know. Feels colder than that. 28C. Because the sun ain't out. That's probably all it is. You're used to the sun beating down on you. Do you have motorcycle racetracks close to Manila? No. But
Not
Clark does. Angeles has one in Clark. And if you go all the way to Batangas City, there's another one. And I guess there's another out past New Clark City. But Manila, no, there's not. You have to drive, to Clark.
The one on Clark looks pretty fun.
Yeah, that's my favorite. It was more fun than the others. Batangas is a little bit smaller of a track, and then Carmona is really small. That's for like scooters and stuff. So
Is it the same? The back of the new Ayala.
24 degrees in Indy. Yeah, 85 and it feels cold. Isn't that something? I'm really about to turn the fan off. I have a fan blowing on me. It's about to get turned off.
Can you pay them for the ride?
What happens, Terrence, is they have like track days, and yeah, for like I don't know,
$30.
is it like 1,500 pesos? You can go out and do 10 laps or something like that, maybe. I don't know.
10 lap? No, you can go out for the whole day. Go on and off, depending on how the day is set up. But usually it's 1,000 to 2,000 pesos, somewhere in that range.
Sometimes they'll have manufacturers there, like Honda or Ducati. We'll have a Ducati track day.
Yeah, and then if you have a Ducati, then you get to go for free.
Yeah.
Or Motostrada did it. If you bought one of their bikes, you get to go on for free. Stuff like that.
That's our life in the Philippines.
Our life in the Philippines. I can't take Jinky away from the baby that long straight.
5 and 6. Like that. Kids are
15 degrees in Jersey.
We'll let you know. It's not easy for us, but we got kids, so it's right in the middle of the 4th, 5th, 6th.
Life has definitely changed a lot here when I had a baby.
Thank you for the invite. I
different if
believe
you
it's-
have kids.
I believe it's Kiel. They have horse racing in Manila. I don't know.
Who's canoeing in the Philippines? Is that someone in the chat? I did a track day. I have videos at the 2 different tracks.
Yeah, where's the horse racing in Manila?
Horse race?
Santa Ana, Makati, I think. Chris?
I don't know. I never heard of that.
Santa Ana, Makati?
I saw that.
Fully charged. All right.
We're talking about racing. Oh, Santa Ana racetrack. Cavite.
See what I got? GoPro 8, but I got a door that has a hole in it so I can hook the microphone up.
Oh, nice.
Solve the problem.
Did you say that's what is it? What's the biggest feature with the 8 that's so different from the 7?
My favorite feature or the biggest feature? My favorite is that it has horizon lock. So if you see any of my videos with my GoPro Max, where the bike's moving but the video stays the same, that's my favorite feature. Is that just it has horizon lock. The camera's like it's on a gimbal and it just sits. So if you're moving, I mean, you can throw the camera in there and twist it, and it will stay with a steady picture the whole way. I've seen people do it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they like put a lines on it or something inside a cage, so you actually seen the cage going nuts, but the horizon stayed the same like the video. It's really cool feature. But this one has that too, which is my GoPro Max.
Yeah.
I've had this for months and have never used it. So except for that one time on Walking Street, which didn't work out. So now I finally got that door. I might be able to use it. Maybe.
Need to have jeepney races. That would be kind of funny. Jeepney races on dirt tracks. A big dirt track.
Which Philippine YouTube channels do you enjoy watching, like Philly, Brian, Philo, and Montelli? I like watching Philo in the Philippines live streams, Philly in the Philippines live streams, and JLB's live streams.
JLB's live stream.
I don't think I actually watch any videos anymore, really. Not that I just when I'm on the computer, I'm usually editing and stuff, but do you watch videos much anymore?
You know, I go all over the place, man. I've been watching a lot of documentary type stuff lately.
Yeah.
Like news, like 2020 America news documentary type stuff, even if it's a couple of years old. And ABC News now has a live stream on YouTube. It runs 24/7. I get into that every now and then. I'll watch an hour of the news just to see what's going on back there, you know. But I don't, to be honest, I don't watch a lot of Philippine stuff anymore like I used to.
Yeah, I don't either. Grand Central, best food on Walking Street. I don't know the places, so for me, that seems to be my top place there right now, because I just don't know the other places. The one time I walked in the street that didn't work out. How many of us have said that?
The way you thought it was going to go.
We were trying to get massages, man, and I thought that would be easy, but it didn't prove to be as easy as we thought. And it's the one we ended up getting sucked. Like, we even told him, like, okay, forget it. Can we just move to the body scrub, because the massage wasn't even worth laying there wasting your time for. It was more like a rub.
Yeah.
I
think the best massages are down near Koreatown, if I remember correctly. That's what a lot of people say.
Ronald, I don't know. Are you talking about the DJI Osmo Pocket? I used to have that camera. I sold it to a friend of mine because I stopped using it, and they were thinking about getting one. So forget spending all that money in the Philippines with all the freaking added on tariffs, taxes, and all that. I just sold them mine.
The Osmo Pocket, yeah, DJI.
This is a neat little camera. But
Yeah.
I sold it to Generation Asian. He's done some cool stuff with it. Very stable. It is a neat camera. I got so many damn cameras everywhere that I wasn't using it. Plus, I had like ordered everything off Amazon for that thing. Really high tech, brand new. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't think anything competes with GoPro. Yeah, there's people that make stuff that compete, but I don't think anything can beat GoPro. And I've watched a lot of stuff, and the audio, the quality, everything. Like the DJI Osmo Action came out, and they're like, "Oh, it's a GoPro 7 killer." Yeah, but GoPro 8 comes out next month, and actually GoPro 7 I think was still better than the Osmo Action, but GoPro 8 crushes the 7. I mean, crushes the Osmo and quality of video, quality of sound, features, everything. So I'm an avid GoPro fan. I have issues with them sometimes, but all in all, it's still better quality. Now on the 360, this is miles ahead of their old one, but it looks like the Chinese brand. What is that one called? 360 something. I don't know. It looks like the Chinese brand might have GoPro beat on 360 footage.
Oh,
This just got an update, but yeah, they put out a 4K 60 frame per second. I mean,
Hi.
yeah, it looks like, and their stitching's better, but I don't know their audio and stuff, and their color profile is not as good as GoPro's. So I'll stick with GoPro again. Because just the color profile. I've been editing my 7 to try to change the colors to match my GoPro Max. Because my GoPro Max, what you see on my videos is how it comes out of the camera. It's just clean like that.
yeah.
So I'm trying to edit my 7 to try to make it look like the Max. But hopefully the 8 looks like that Max. I haven't started using this yet.
Jim Grady, thanks for stopping by. Mark Lau, I like Melanie's lumpia, and I like a dish she makes called ganaling. Giniling.
Galing galing.
Giniling.
Pinigiling. That's what they call it.
Ganigaling. Giniling. It's called
It's round pork.
ground pork, potatoes, carrots, and
And
tomato
tomato
sauce. It's really good. It's a really good dish. Filled with rice.
Charging batteries. Phone is charged. I'm gonna have to take off because I have to go drop some pants off for the boss to be hemmed or whatever, and get load and
All right, brother.
load up everything. Thank you for having me on here, man. I appreciate it.
We're about to log off too and go get some lunch.
All right. Oh man, I didn't even give you a thumbs up. My bad. I just noticed that. All right, there. Thumbs up. Hopefully that helps a little. All right, guys. You have a good day. Good
See you next
talking.
week.
Thank you for having me on, man.
All right, brother.
Let's hang out sometime. Give me a holler.
I sure will. We'll start talking about that.
I'll take you to get that cheeseburger place.
Awesome.
All right. Later, guys.
See ya. All right, we're gonna wrap it up, guys. I was just about. It's funny that Joseph said that. I was just about to call it quits and go have lunch. So, thanks for joining us today, and we will see you guys next Tuesday as far as the live stream goes. And probably tomorrow I'll be able to put another video up. Melody's probably got one to put up next couple of days.
And then
You're done.
I have another one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks again for the channel support, and we appreciate everybody joining us in the live chat. Thanks again. We'll see you next week. Bye now.
Thank you. Bye-bye.